Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Championship game. And Raiders set to kick off.
Two teams each hoping to be right back here at State Farm Stadium in 2 weeks, and we are set to go from Glendale. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 70 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. This is the tight end Fant.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
What was that, Russ?
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Right, Dante Hightower on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Well done to sniff that out defensively. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Nick Bosa is so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. We'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
It brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. The drive will start with an option going left. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tyreek Hill, 31 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, would score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, two-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
Yeah.
We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Lock. And this is going to be incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Here comes Cohen. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers add on to their lead. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New York set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lock. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Lock will try again on 2nd down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
That's the end of
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 21-0, our score after 1. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Again, he targets Ridley. This time it's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 49 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And now back out comes the offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play. So you can...
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson going to look to do it himself. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Kittle catching the slant. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 20-yard touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Prater for the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will make it into the end zone, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. He struggled. His team has struggled. You talk to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed, and how that has to happen is somehow he's got to flush out everything.
And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got...
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys continue to pour it on. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There can be plenty more before this game is over.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Throwing his lock on third down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Locke trying again after the pick six. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Alan Bailey in on the stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On second down, here's the option. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath with those guys on the defense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that. And that's caught inside the 30. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Just shy.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with a smaller guy. Turn to a little more power. They score.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, New York.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Block working out of the gun. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Now a first down carry, it's Camara. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. This will be caught at about the 5. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers continue to roll. And the route is on here in this first half. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively.
And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Block now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Block now on first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lock. And he's got his man on the out route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Lock. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 34. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it.
63. Giants, nothing.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
And 7 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And oh, he coughed it up. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and it made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty... possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Locke. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. This one caught by Ridley. They have able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he said,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Calvin Ridley saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And this offense is running away with this one. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives.
No escape for Locke, and he'll go down.
Allen Bailey, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. On third down, Locke. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 41. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now second and 6.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Calvin Ridley there to make the grab. And this offense continues to pour it on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
set to kick off.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
New York set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
And now here is another interception. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Matt Prater lining up for the point.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Locke. Going to flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. They'll give him a yard on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Locke going to throw. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin.
And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
Again, it's Locke.
He'll drop this underneath to Gurley.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Locke looks to throw it again. This to Jarwin. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Giants.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
To throw again. Locke. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd down. Locke. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
46-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Past the 20. Gets this one to Hill. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. 5-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw again on second down. Lock fighting Hilton on the slant. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Giants on third down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This will be, and my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 38 and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they scored a touchdown. Now Prater to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Giants going to take over again on offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. On first down, Lock. And his throw here is incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Lock. And that's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. On the ground, Kamara. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
DJ Reader there on the tackle. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach? And now here is another interception. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
The busy night continues for Kamara. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the... And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know, are they so defeated? And he loses the football a second time. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can put this down. It's extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good, and I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.